Today we're going to be building a super custom sit-stand streaming desk for 2 people.
This project is really important to me personally because we stream 1 to 2 times a week, and while I love the gaming, by the end of the streams, my back is often really hurting.
Uh-oh. But we only have 4 days to complete this large build because our next stream is scheduled 5 days from now. So.
I'm gonna be real with you guys. This project is gonna be really big. We need to take everything on this desk and everything on this shelving unit, and we need to tie it into one single desk unit that all rises all at once. And here's another thing. The desk that's gonna be rising up and down is gonna be about here, but we still want the monitor and the camera way back here. So we're gonna have to build a system that goes all the way back here that holds the camera counter-levered, feet backwards.
With a lot of expensive gear, like hanging off the back of this.
And it has to be stable, reliable, dependable. Standing for 4 hours isn't great. Sitting for 4 hours isn't great. Alternating between them, that's supposedly better. Oh, I'm saying supposedly better. We have sit-stand desks. We use them all the time for our main desks, and we like them. So we know the system can work. We just need to figure out how to do this all as one. And I've been planning, I've been dreaming, I've been looking forward to this for so long. And the first step is to disassemble all of this, put it into piles and reassemble it. And we need to we're gonna be using a lot of the components, including this countertop from one of our biggest, most popular videos ever. So we had to be careful during the disassembly to not ruin anything.
You ready for a big disassembly montage?
Oh boy. So many cables, so many cables, so many cables, so many cables.
I believe in you.
So many cables, Katelyn.
I know.
I think I can put it together neater next time.
It started out neat.
It started out neat, and then it just grew.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's never gonna stop growing. I'll admit, even after this whole rework, this isn't gonna be the end.
It'll never be the end.
All right, guys, I have something to admit. Yesterday, the day started at 4 p.m. So this is all we've gotten done. We've gotten the old desk halfway taken out.
Good job, yeah.
I'm not even done with the disassembly of the old desk. And by today, that's gonna be the halfway point about. I want all of the old out, and I want the new desk here, and at least partially framed up with the back support.
Goal set. Let's get going. I'm on cable organizing duty. Just got a fresh pile.
Big moment unlocked. Time to move this shelf out.
Yep.
Oh yes, this feels good.
Yep. Now where are we gonna put this? I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll have to give them a living room tour at some point.
No,
with
no.
all the stuff in it.
They don't need to see the living room. They don't need to see that. It's great. It's
When
great.
I look at it all in the living room, I wonder how it all fit in here. And it's not even all out yet.
It's great.
It is time. Are you ready to disassemble our resin rainbow LED desk?
I don't know how I put it together, but I'll figure out how to take it apart.
What's happening? Are you being crushed?
There we go.
Nice and easy.
Easy. Okay. Is it free? Whoa.
That's free.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
Ooh, heavy.
Careful of the screwdriver and the plank.
You watch out for the tripod.
Honestly, it's been nice to make this much progress before lunch.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
We're doing pretty good.
Yeah. I'm gonna go make some tacos.
Yum.
Taco time!
Y'all, big news. I realized we didn't have tortillas, so we're doing rice bowls instead. I can only hope things are going more smoothly for Evan back there. Woo!
Yum, thank you, baby.
After lunch, we broke down the remainder of our rainbow resin LED desk. The end of a 7-year era.
Oh, it's so much. It's so much.
And there's more. And
Ignore this.
there's more. More over here.
Oh, look over here.
There's another table. Oh my God.
Stage 1 is complete. We have removed all of the old components from where the desk was.
And now that everything has been properly put away, it's time to bring in the base for the new desk.
Okay,
It's gonna take us a sec.
so slide that rolly thing under this side when I lift this.
Oh,
Oh, I need those later.
sorry. I didn't see them.
Look at this. Look at how prepared I am.
Are we lifting?
Yeah.
How are we gonna steer it?
Actually, you get on that end, I'll get on this end.
Okay. Oh, we moving. Are we moving and grooving? Okay. Oh, what's happening?
All right, don't go off, don't go off. I think it needs to go about right here-ish. Yes, I pre-assembled the desk. And yes, it's been sitting in our magical living room of storage for
2 weeks?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
All right, let's bring the top in. Toppin'.
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 Bring the toppin'. Top of the top to you.
Bring the toppin'.
Should I go across the front?
Yeah.
Everybody, she's back. The old tabletop.
I probably should probably lower this so that you can have easier access.
Oh, it's fine. Oh, it's barely fits.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get this centered and screwed down. We have a test we need to run. Plug it in and see if it works. Oh yeah.
It functions.
Now, sit on it. Because I think that you weigh less than the computers are gonna weigh. Ooh. I do notice more of a struggle.
It's straining. It is straining, but it's not collapsing.
It's not collapsing.
It's going, baby.
This is fun.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're about to, you're a music star and you're about to rise up onto the stage from a lower secret compartment?
Yep.
Do your outfit reveal?
Okay, now I need to get things ready for the next stage. It's time for T-slot aluminum framing. One of my favorite things to build with, and we have built up a lot of various parts over the years, over all the various projects, and I'm gonna reuse them, Katelyn,
I'm very proud.
and reincorporate them into this mega desk.
So what are you starting with first?
I'm gonna start with arms that stick out to bring the camera and monitors back to here. And then I'm gonna build a lower cage that's gonna hold the computers and electronics.
The back arm. Everything hinges on this.
And for now, it's just gonna be clamped down in place. We're gonna have to screw it down and mount it down more properly, because if this joint here detaches from the table, everything will go.
All of our computers, all of our cameras and lights and monitors.
So we gotta really make sure that this connection is secure.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna have to drill and tap this, I think. I'm in a conundrum. Do you think that much thread is okay? Because if I only have to tap it that far, that one's easier.
I don't know if that's enough to hold all that weight.
Technically, you only need to tap the diameter of the thread deep. That's what I learned in engineering. It turns out that I was correct, but that only applies when you're talking about steel bolts. The T-slot aluminum framing is aluminum. And when it comes to aluminum, you need to tap 2 times the nominal diameter of the thread instead of 1 times. But it'll probably be fine.
The tap and set.
We need to use that a lot, but mainly this one, the 1/4-20. A little bit of lube. Oh, oopsie, wrong size. I forgot. Does this inspire confidence? I mean, 5, 16, 18 volts. Yeah, exactly.
Well, here we go.
Here we go again. Oh yeah. Look at that thread.
Look at that, it's threaded inside.
You do not want to mix up this toothbrush.
No.
I think that's deep enough. Let's see if this will work. So it'll be attached like this.
Feels like it's grabbing.
And then now we have this nice hole right here to screw it into the desk.
Sweet. Okay, so this is gonna support our computers down here?
Yep. 2 of these will create the shelf for the computers right here.
It did just fall out as we installed it?
No.
I don't know if the time-lapse captured that, but it definitely fell.
This dent was always there.
We're not gonna talk about the dent.
It's been so fun to like put this together like Lego pieces, but like industrial heavy-duty Lego pieces.
Yes.
Okay, so good news is we've technically built the frame that will hold everything, but we haven't attached it to the desk yet.
It's just clamped.
It's just clamped. I want to attach it to the desk, but I think we should test to make sure the camera works and our monitors and the relation of everything still works before we screw into this desk we put so many hours of work into. So first up, I'm gonna be replacing the old camera mount. It was basically like this whole setup was mounted to a big heavy plate and it just sat on the back.
Yep.
And that worked, but instead of mounting it to the plate, I'm gonna mount it to the desk itself. This bar right here can be moved left and right, and this plate can be moved up and down. So we should be able to like adjust it in the future if we ever need to.
Modularity. Adjustable.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Ooh, looks nice.
Do we need a booster? Because this plate right here, these stick out below it. So this is hitting this.
You got any bits and bops that can do that?
Oh boy, do I.
Go into the bits and bops. Time to see our special drawer of things.
Maybe like this? Oh, no. Yeah, these stack. We could have done 1 high, but I'm gonna do 2 high. That's the right height.
Well, when you got the bips and you got the bops,
You use them.
you use them.
Okay, add the extender. Oh yes.
Nice.
Ah. And this. All right, now let's power this whole thing on and make sure it still looks good.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's one other aspect which I'm concerned about.
The monitors?
Yeah, I want to make sure that the camera can see over them.
I mean, that's definitely below the camera.
Yeah, but the camera kind of like expands its side out like a cone.
True.
Okay, the preview is live.
Preview's live. Here's what it looks like.
I'm recording here too. I need to tilt this down, but then the monitors definitely show.
You're barely in frame. Should I go get my booster?
Go get your booster.
Okay. So normally when we're sitting, we just adjust my chair all the way up and Evan's chair all the way down. But when we're standing, there's no chair to adjust. So I bought a 6-inch booster. It's a little bit better.
There you go.
There we go. I feel so tall.
You are so tall. How you doing?
Tall. I think we can aim it up now. I feel like it's like an upward angle on us now. I think
It is kind of like below us.
It's below us. It's showing the chins. It's showing inside the nose.
But I think that the lighting change that we made, we haven't addressed it yet, but we changed from like harsher light to softer light in here, and I already think it looks better.
Maybe. It kind of looks harsher just because it's so bright. We haven't adjusted
we need to turn it
the
down.
brightness yet. So, let me know if you need to.
Rise. That high?
That feels like it's gonna be better, yeah. The camera looks crooked, but it looks right in the view of what the camera's seeing.
That was good.
We gaming.
We gaming. Okay, then there's a creeper behind you.
Now, one thing I am noticing,
Yeah.
if anytime we move this table, the camera is gonna jiggle. Like, it's visibly wobbling.
I mean, the thing is, this works. The height is fine. Everything's working. So I think I'm down to proceed and screw this in. We can position it.
Is it not already screwed in?
We can screw.
Oh, this.
We can attach. We can move forward with this. We might need to rethink this column
Yeah.
at some point in the future.
So, future Evan and Katelyn.
Okay, well, let's drill into this. There you go. Now, I just thought of something right now. Everything is solidly attached, but if too much weight is put on this side, will the whole desk tip
Yeah, the whole
backwards?
desk is lifting. When you do that, yep, it's lifting. The whole thing is lifting.
I wonder if we're gonna need a counterweight.
Well, that's one of the things we
The other
talked
side.
about earlier. What if we just put some sandbags down here on the legs?
Like, I was mainly worried about the bolts holding strong, and I think the bolts are gonna hold nice and strong.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the whole thing tilting back. That's what I was thinking about.
Oh,
Was
I
the
was
whole
thinking
thing
like,
being weighed back by all the computers, the cameras, the monitors, lights, everything that's going to be mounted?
it might just tip the whole thing.
Yeah.
You did bring this up?
Well, I thought in the beginning, like in the intro, when you were talking about like there's going to be a lot of weight back there.
Build a system that goes all the way back here that holds the camera, counter-levered.
And we mentioned how it's a lot of expensive equipment with a lot of expensive gear like hanging off the back of this. And you mentioned counterweight.
Counter-levered, feet backwards.
What counterweight were you talking about?
I don't know, man. Or I attach a leg that like sticks way out to here, and I attach it to here. I like drill into this foot, and I just extend that all the way out to here.
Yeah. On both sides. On both sides.
Wait a second. Let me cook. We're gonna use up all of our aluminum
Oh my
extrusions.
gosh. How are you attaching them?
I don't know that yet. You know what? Everything we set to do today is done.
That's true. The desk structure is mostly built, except for maybe this part, which is, you know, TBD.
That's for tomorrow, Evan and Katelyn to figure out.
Yeah.
Day 3 of 4.
So it's day 3, and like we planned all along, we are at the hardware store.
We're gonna be picking up some hardware so that the desk doesn't tip over when we add the computers onto it.
More aluminum.
The official Evan bend test. Is that wide enough?
1/4 inch aluminum It's this 1/4 inch stock. It is thicker, but still bends pretty easily. This 1/8 angle is actually a lot more rigid. Oh, I think we have our winner. All right, I want to show you guys what we're aiming for. I made this laser cut mock-up right here. Just imagine it has this angle to it. And what we're gonna do is attach that down here to these 2 aluminum extrusions running backwards. And then we're gonna drill and tap to add a screw to attach it to the base. We're gonna make 4 of these all the way around, and it should be really stable.
Yeah, and we'll just have some like, extended rods back there. It's fine, it's all fine, it's all good. Who's going back there anyways?
No tripping hazards here.
No.
All right, let's cut some metal. 3 more.
These are little metal bits.
I think I need to be blown before I go inside.
Yeah. Out of the blower.
Fight.
You want to be blown too? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Woo! Oh, we tapping that?
Oh, we tapping that.
Oh, we tapping that. Oh, I'm boosting the brightness for this, baby. We tapping here.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'll figure something out. I made something.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you're back to the original, the wide handle one.
There we go. I'll be done in no time. Mounting those in. Screw right here. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Now I just need to do that 3 more times.
Yay! Hey.
I'm tired. Okay, so that was a half-day detour that was not in the original plan. I think it should be a lot more stable now. Katelyn,
Yeah.
you want to go back there and kind of pull on the back?
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. That is great.
I'm like almost putting all my weight on
It's
it.
interesting. The desk isn't moving at all.
There's like a little flex in this.
There's a little flex in this back arm where it's hanging off. Yeah.
And when we're not streaming,
Like-
we should just keep it
like-
in the down position by default.
Like,
Oh! What was that? What fell off?
it was there's a scissor blade cover that was underneath this. They got shot out when I climbed on here.
God, I thought, oh my God, I thought it was so much worse. I got sweaty when that happened. I thought like a camera component fell off. Well, it looks like a camera component did fall off. What are you doing?
No, this just popped out because I think I pushed down here or something. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Okay.
Well, what's the
Anyways,
next step, baby?
This is really solid. What we need to do is we need to add a frame here to fill in this hole so that we can set our computers down here. I need some woodworking. Remember how bouncy that was?
Yeah.
It's better.
It's still, oh, okay.
Right? It's not like as wobbly, like when you try to like wobble
Not like
the
that.
desk. But the desk itself used to be wobbly.
Oh, yeah. It's better.
It's better.
It's better.
Also, look at that. I fixed the column so that it's actually straight looking.
That's what I was gonna comment
Yeah.
on, is like, wow, it's looking pretty straight.
It's looking pretty straight.
Looking pretty straight.
Okay, back to the woodworking. What's on me?
Ah. Let's see if it fits.
Yep, let's see. Oh yeah.
Nice.
One more.
One more.
This is illegal.
This is illegal.
This side must be narrower than that side. Okay, I can cut it down a little bit more.
Okay.
I mean, you know what they say. Measure once, cut until it fits. Hey!
Hey!
Yay!
Yay!
Let's load this up. Let's put one of the most expensive things on first. There. Yes. Yes.
There's nothing under there, it's gonna crash, right?
Nothing that expensive. It's definitely struggling more as it goes up.
It is.
Did you hear the noises?
Yep. Sounds a little bit different.
All right. Let's load the rest of the stuff on there.
So we just got back from dinner. My mom made us hats.
And it's cold out. It's so cute. Look, mine has ears. Okay, it's 9 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm realizing just right now that we never defined what today's goals are. My goal today was to have everything mounted to the desk, but these legs added a huge road bump.
Yeah.
All right, so the next thing we're gonna mount are monitors.
So we're gonna mount our gaming monitors up
Yes.
here.
What I was thinking is we use these like arm mounts. They have holes that I did have to drill bigger, but you can just mount them here, and then we can move our monitors forwards,
Modular.
left and right,
Adjustable.
and we can also move this post left and right. And we can move it up and down.
I'm down.
Let's see how it goes.
Look at this B-roll I'm getting. It's so good.
Professional YouTuber.
Professional.
Okay. Everyone leave comments for how dedicated Katelyn is to her camera lady duties. Oh yeah.
Nice.
What's
And
the
it's
weak
not
one?
in the camera frame.
We'll slow it down. Oh yeah. Stop it. Up.
Seems sturdy.
Yes.
That one's not recording.
Yes. Done. Next up is we need to mount even more lights, just in case we need them in various places. Trust us, this is very necessary. I love these tube lights. I like these mounts. They're very versatile, but I need a mounting point to mount them to. I was originally thinking of these right here. You can hook them into the 80-20,
Ooh.
and it's great, but you see where this is hitting that?
Oh.
You see that? There isn't a good amount of contact area. That thread was biting in right there. You see that? See that dent? Trust me, it wasn't gripping that
Okay,
well.
I trust you. I trust you.
This is meant to go around a 5/8 pin. So I was searching online like, what else would have a 5/8 pin? A gate hinge. Look at that welded, solid metal. It's rated for like outside
It's rated
use.
for gates.
It's rated for gates. Look at this. Look at that fitment. Then you tighten that down.
Fitment.
Look at that. Look at how solid that is.
That's solid.
Look at
You're
that.
wiggling.
Anyways, I already mounted them.
Nice. Look at that. It's like a bunch of lightsabers.
Are we too bright?
I can't tell. I'm kind of blind actually because I've been staring at the lights, so I actually have no idea.
Well, we have options.
We got options, and we can always turn them down.
Options. Do you know another problem that plagued us at the old desk?
We didn't have sound coming from two different sides. It all just came out the middle, and we couldn't tell whose game sounds were from whose game.
Yeah, multiple times we died or suffered in our video games because we couldn't tell whose danger sounds were coming from whose game.
Yeah.
Ooh, who is it? I'm adding 2 speakers. One speaker is going to be on my side. One speaker is going to be on Katelyn's side. Her sounds will come from her side. My sounds will come from my side. It's crucial. Wow, look at that speaker.
Wow.
Now I didn't just want it like sitting right here.
Because we're really conscious of our desk space. Like
Yes.
we never have enough room once we have all of our keyboards and mice out here.
So I searched for hours online, thinking like, how am I gonna clamp it? Is it gonna be like here? And are we gonna put it up here? Are we gonna put it up here? And then I realized, wait, I'm a maker, I'm an engineer, I can design something. And then in less than an hour, I had a design for this.
I haven't seen this yet. This is all laser cut?
So I 3D printed the top and bottom, mounted with VESA screws to this like VESA adapter. You loosen this, and then this goes everywhere.
Oh,
you can
that's so
mount it
cool.
over
That's
here,
so
you can mount it
cool.
here, you can turn it left and right, you can angle it. And then, yeah, I laser cut these sides. So now this is nice and secure in here. I can mount it right here using 5/8 gate hinges. I'll do this, it's easy to slide
Yeah,
forwards and
let's do that.
backwards. Oh, I mean, it's gonna be mounted up here. Now I need to make another one. Which was really easy since Bamboo Labs is actually sponsoring this video and they sent us the H2S, which is my favorite new 3D printer. Look at it go! Look at it go! Look at how fast it's going! Oh, I'm remotely monitoring it and I can get a time lapse. And with its large build volume, I was able to print 2 parts at the same time with ease. This was our genuine reaction to how quiet it is when we first set it up. The printer is printing.
It's so quiet.
Oh my God, I didn't even realize it was pretty.
I know, that's the crazy thing. Every opportunity I get to make a custom 1-of-1 3D printed part that perfectly solves my specific issue, it just makes me happy.
Yeah!
Look at how professional everything is looking. The parts that are done, at least.
The parts that are done are looking really good.
Real good. Now,
Real good.
the goal internally for me was to get everything mounted. We don't have Katelyn's secondary chat computer up yet, but that's gonna have to wait until tomorrow.
Sleep tight. Good night, I guess. I don't know.
We still have to work out, baby.
Yeah, them. Well, it could be like 2 p.m. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Yeah. Eat a taco.
Okay. We're gonna work out and go to bed. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Good news and bad news. It's day 4,
Yeah.
and it's 2 p.m.
We're getting a late start today, okay? See, this morning, we had to go have lunch.
And last night,
And that's all we've done today.
no, last night, the stupid CO2 went off.
Yeah, we had like a CO2 battery
No, Katelyn, it died. That's what it was beeping about. When I got to it, it said end. All it said is end.
Last night, our CO2 battery fully died and was beeping at us at 6 a.m. So we got a late start this morning, okay?
The good news is we had some tasty scones.
That is great news.
And I think I have a good idea of what we're gonna do today. We're gonna finish mounting everything and then hook it all up. The next thing up on the list is Katelyn's computer over here. Now she has this so that while I'm messing with the stream and everything, she can monitor chat. It used to be right here,
Yes.
taking up a lot of space, and then there's another monitor above it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's silly. This has a monitor. Why don't we just elevate this? This is just like a laptop holder and like it works okay. But the fact is, there's like 4 screws here and they're so far away from the center of mass. And I didn't like it. So I invented and designed my own.
Oh.
The clamp is like more in the center. So you just install it like this, and then boom, it's gonna be right here. And what I did is I found some special inserts for this 8020 that adds a 1/4 20 thread wherever we want. And look at this. Because of that, I can just add this right here. And then you can just mount this in.
Hey, and now I can read everybody's chats.
Why don't you try typing on that a little bit? See how sturdy that is? Isn't that solid?
It's very sturdy.
That's so sturdy.
It's very sturdy. What's next?
Microphones. We were using a big block, and this takes up a lot of space on our desk, but it's really solid and it lets us move it closer and farther and up and down. And that was nice, because I looked into getting like spot ones like this, and they're okay, but like it's hard to get it exactly where we want, because like when I'm streaming, I'm leaning back, I'm going forward, I'm moving.
You're often not using proper mic etiquette.
Oh no, it's butter. I'm constantly moving and the mic is always too close or too far. So I want something that can move with me a lot easier. So I made my own again.
Ooh.
It's a theme.
You've been busy.
Look at this, small footprint.
Oh, but that's the weight?
But
Much
this is-
smaller.
This is the weight. This is just a 3D printed base. And then I found this big, heavy counterweight online.
But it's like tall and skinny, so it doesn't take up so much footprint.
And then I just 3D printed a thread directly in. I modeled it and I 3D printed it. I mean, how futuristic is it that you can just print right out of a printer threads? You don't even need the heat set inserts. And the print quality was strong enough that like it held such a strong weight. I was just like, that was my brain right there. And then for the pivot, I used more monitor mounts.
If anyone has watched Evan's ergonomic laptop, you're very familiar with these.
I've used
They're
a lot of
everywhere.
these. I just thread these in, boom. Now that handles the angle. But what if I want it closer to me, you might ask?
I do ask.
Selfie sticks.
Also a commonly used items from Evan's ergonomic laptop.
2 selfie sticks, baby.
I promise we're not sponsored by Big Selfie. I like it. I like it.
I love making things.
Mics, complete. Monitor, complete. What's next?
I think that's everything.
That's not everything. There's still a lot of stuff on the floor and everywhere that we took off the old one.
Well, that's all of the components. Everything else at this point is just hooking everything together, like physically linking them with cables, and then bringing all the keyboards and everything back. But I think
we can do that in a montage.
montage. What's the song? All you need is a montage. How's it go?
Okay. A montage. A montage.
All right, it's 8:40, and I think it might be time to try turning everything on and seeing if it works. So let me grab Katelyn. Ready?
Yes.
Ta-da!
Ooh.
Look at this, I raised this up.
Oh, wow.
Look at that, feel how solid that feels, right?
That's solid, that's such a good idea.
I have one big concern though. Have you ever taken a piece of electronics apart and then you put it back together again and there's a whole bunch of spare parts? And you're like, I hope these aren't important.
Are you talking about all of these things?
Yes, I think it'll work, and I think that I have all this extra stuff because I was more efficient with my cables. There was less jumpers, there was less extensions because it's all
This much
closer.
less though?
I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll find out when we stream tomorrow.
No, we're gonna turn it on, we're gonna test it.
Okay.
Main computer, turning on. These 2 monitors right here should go.
That monitor's on.
Is that the only display that's working?
Yeah, that's the only display that's working.
Oh, no, this one's working.
Oh, it's just really
It's
dark.
just really dim. Wait, don't show that either. You're just so eager to film things that you're not supposed to film.
I can't see what's on the screen, so.
2 out of 3, that's pretty good. Let's see if these 2 turn on.
The gaming monitors.
Turning on Katelyn's computer, turning on my computer.
Oh, one is on.
Okay, Evan's computer, turn on.
Come on.
Turn on.
It's on. I see the lights. Maybe the left side of the desk is cursed.
What if I push buttons? What if?
It's a valid tactic.
this is going into there. Why is it not doing the thing?
Maybe it's some of these cables on the floor.
Did this thing turn on at least?
I don't think it turned on.
Maybe I just need to press the power button for longer. Hey!
Oh, it's on. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna be making a list of everything I need to fix.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna fix it all.
Ooh.
The goal is to fix everything within an hour and 10 minutes.
Hey, we got like at least 50%.
We're 50% of the way there, baby. Yes. I think everything's working. Ironically, all this work has made my back hurt. Hey, baby. Nothing was my fault. Like in the mix-up, I had put like a spare monitor. Turns out it was a broken monitor.
It was the monitor's fault for being broken.
That was the monitor's fault for being broken.
Okay.
And then the reason why my computer wasn't turning on, everything should have been working.
Yeah.
The main issue is the power adapter for this input wasn't working. So I turned the computer on, but like it was getting no input, so it went into sleep mode and it turned the screen off. Because when I pushed that button again, it turned on for a bit, but then this didn't do anything. And I was like, oh yeah, these LEDs weren't on. So I just found a spare power adapter and I plugged it in and now it all works. So it was a faulty monitor and a faulty cable. And it is 9:40 right now.
It is.
But that's before my like self-imposed 10 o'clock deadline, so yes. Also, look at this, I set up the speakers right. Look at this, when I press play on mine.
I can tell it's over here.
Press play on yours. I'm making them longer, so good. And now watch this, when I play on here.
Looks expensive.
It's both. You see right here, this is what's there. And I can adjust the volume of each, the left and the right, independently with this volume knob. Oh! I don't know if there's like much we need to do before the stream tomorrow. We might also want to clean up the floor.
I mean, eventually.
Also,
I'm sleepy.
I haven't addressed the elephant in the room. Look at all the cables. Even with all of the cables I've removed, there's still a lot of
They're
cables.
a little bit messy.
There's just a lot to hook up to a lot. Now, check this out. I bought this like cable organization system. Look at that height matchup. Look at that.
That is clean.
So basically, there are holes right here. I'm gonna drill them a little bit bigger, and then I'm gonna attach them into the 80-20. So I'm gonna have these running everywhere, but I don't have enough, and I don't fully know where they're needed yet, because here's the thing. It's all working right now.
And you're scared to touch it before the stream?
There's that. But also, as we get used to this new system, we might need to add or remove or change where things are hooked up. And I will be building and adjusting. I don't want to spend a lot of time perfectly doing all the cable organization for me to like change it and then have to change the cable organization. So right now, I think I'm just gonna keep it. And then you're gonna all be responsible, everybody. In like 6 months, maybe.
6 months. So they're not gonna be ready for the final shots?
No. We forgot to do something.
What?
To test if it goes up and down.
Oh.
While it's all on.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna be here.
Yeah.
We're gonna be playing games.
Gaming. We gaming.
We're gaming. And I'm like, oh, I've been standing for too long because I've been so good about like, you know, being responsible. Now it's time to sit down for a bit. I heard like noises.
I think it was just a cable tapping something.
The Ethernet cable is trapped.
Okay, let's lift it up. Let's lift it up. That's important.
This Ethernet cable, it went under here and it got smashed right here. So it is currently trapped.
Okay.
Raise it up. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we need to replace this. Look at that.
Oh my gosh. So we should make sure all the cables are out of the way.
We are learning lessons. I'm just a little head in the corner. Ah. I'll figure out a way to prevent that from happening again.
But you know, on the plus side,
It went up and down.
It went up and down with all the weight. So like,
Yeah,
that's a win.
that's a win.
Very exciting.
Yeah, this one got smashed too.
Oh no! Oh no!
It was that cable.
That was an audio
It
cable?
was audio cable. Okay.
Okay.
I'll do a few more tweaks before the stream, but I think that the base foundations are complete. Let's call it.
Let's call it.
I can do the rest of this tomorrow morning.
It's late.
It's 10. That's my end time. I'm off work.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's time to just play Minecraft. You guys, for the longest time, I've been battling with my bad back while we stream. And recently, we spent 4 days, and I think that we have the solution. Ah! It's a standing desk, guys.
It's a standing desk.
Everything raises,
Everything raises.
except for us.
We're still in the chairs. Goodbye.
And now, we can stand.
Yeah.
So now we can stand and game right here, just like normal. The entire desk, all the monitors, the camera, the lights, the speakers, everything raises up and down, and it is a big. It's a big thing.
It is big. It is heavy.
You know, I just kind of made it up as I went, and so far I am loving it. There's more room on the desk. It feels cleaner, it feels better, it feels like better in all ways. Now, the most concerning thing is when I took it all apart and then modified it and put it back together again, I simplified it. But there's a ton of extra stuff just sitting on the ground that's extra. And that's
like, where did it
concerning when
go?
you have extra. So we're gonna test it during this stream. So you guys are also our guinea pigs. And we're gonna, I'm also the guinea pig. I'm gonna see if my back isn't hurting by the end of the stream. But I'm excited. I'm really happy.
Me too. I'm so excited.
Whew.
It has been 6 hours.
And the good news is my back still feels really good. I'm not like laying on the floor, aching, or anything like that. The varying between the sitting and standing did work. But there's danger there too.
Yeah, the problem is we streamed for 6 hours.
Because we didn't need to end because my back hurt. So
So we just kept going.
yeah, it's like almost 8 p.m. now, and we haven't eaten but like a little snack taco in the middle of the stream. So I think the answer is we just need to start streaming earlier now, since we can stream longer. Okay, let's get time to eat. Thanks for joining us in this video, guys. This is really fun.
Bye.
Evan's shirt, Evan's jacket, Evan's other jacket, Evan's pants.
I've been working in here for 4 days straight, okay?